What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we are going to be doing Guild Wars raid. A lot of people were like, "Whoa, why aren't you doing Guild War videos anymore?" And yeah, it has been a little while since I uploaded one, hasn't it? So let's go ahead and do one live. So I already got my team right there, and let's see what we have. We have 198, 202. Okay. Bloody Alliance, 182, and then we also got White Knights, so they're probably gonna have most of the targets. So 207, 204, 202. Okay, so it looks like White Knights is gonna have most of the targets. So this is Jack. All right, so let's see what we're working with here. It looks like we will be able to snipe this one. Let's see what we can get. We'll put Cupid out there, and basically this strategy is pretty much one of the safest strategies. It might be a little slow, it might take a little bit of time, but it's one of the strategies to where you can be assured that you're not gonna fail, so long as you have the time. And basically you try to snipe them from afar with Warlock, with Ares, also with Cupid. If you don't have either of those, you know, you can also use people like Grizzly Reaper. Oh, here comes the Skull Knight. We need to take that Skull Knight out. And it looks like the Skull Knight is gone. Okay, so it looks like we one-shot this base. But yeah, essentially you take out the whole team, at least the core. Usually the one that you want to focus on the most is the Skull Knight. Once the Skull Knight goes down, there's usually nothing to defend the base, especially if you have your own Skull Knight, because let's be honest, Skull Knight is the most broken hero in the game. But yeah, I've talked about this kind of strategy before. You basically just snipe out the heroes from afar. Let's see, who do we got here? Oh, Hirsch. Okay, let's see. I am seeing some shields. Okay, that's actually from the Warlock, so there's not actually size shields. Okay, let's go here. Let him proc, and then the Warlock. And then what we're gonna do is put Cupid out here. So the strategy here is just let them proc as much as we can, and then if they go in the base, which more than likely they will, they're gonna die, and then this is what I'm gonna have my Trentar here for. So it should work out to where they're gonna revive and then continue to kill stuff in the base, and then usually I use Skull Knight and Golem to take out the rest. That was very close right there. Looks like Warlock is gonna go ahead and go down right now. So is the Cupid. Ouch. Let's see if... Okay, so Ares actually got another proc off, and it looks like Skull Knight is the only thing that is left. So we gotta play this smart. He actually has already died once. So we gotta play it smart. Here's what I'm gonna do. I noticed that the Ares died, which is okay, but since Skull Knight is already dead, what I can do is I can pull out the Skull Knight and then use my Trentar to put him under Calamity. That way my Skull Knight can go ahead and one-shot him. So let's do it. We're gonna go ahead and draw him out with my own Skull Knight. Let's see him. Go for it, go for it. Okay, there we go. Come back, Ares, get him under Calamity, and that should be it. Why is he still under? Okay, never mind. He had his proc. I see what I did there. Gulem's proc filled his energy up really fast, so that's why I wasn't able to do it. That was my mistake, but we should be able to replicate that fairly easy. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, send out the Cupid now. And then if it comes down to the Skull Knight again, I'm just gonna send my own Skull Knight by itself and then use the Trentar. That way Golem doesn't fill his energy back up. Wait. Never mind, I think I killed his Skull Knight already. Well, like I said, never mind. I think this is already done. Unless the Skull Knight is hiding somewhere, which I doubt. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's go ahead and take these people out. Looks like Drake is the only defense that he has left, and it is done for. Ooh, okay. Interesting totems there. I actually do like the Skull Knight totem keep this in mind. A lot of people don't like the Skull Knight totems just because it doesn't do any damage or anything like that. But if you run into a Skull Knight totem and there's only like a golem left, that golem can wipe your whole team because of that huge boost to the damage. So don't sleep on a Skull Knight totem. It can be very, very powerful. Alright, we lost somebody. We lost Ares. Did we lose anybody else? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so let's jump back in. So they had 202 here. Oops. So they had 202 here. They also had one. There's another 202 somewhere. Okay, 202. Ugh. I guess it's really the same. So let's just go ahead and hit the matrix. Lucky Lou. Alright, so I see this. Oh, this should be actually fairly easy because the Skull Knight is out here unprotected unless there's a Valentina totem somewhere. I don't see how that Skull Knight is gonna help him. Let's see if I can just rush in with the Skull Knight and then get it under Calamity. Looks like it. This isn't a good defense. I'm just gonna walk. Oh, there is the Valentina totem, but I think it was a little too late there. Okay, so there is a Valentina totem. I knew that there was something going on here because there's no way that the Skull Knight was there by itself, but I think that can actually be easily fixable again, just by doing this, clearing out that side and then using the Ares here. Oh, the Skull Knight is already dead. Nah, I don't like this. I don't like to go head on like this, but there's a really easy opportunity to take out the Skull Knight without much damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and lead with the Warlock, that way it can do some damage. And then I'll use my Skull Knight to go straight in. Alright, let's see. There we go. Perfect. Oh no, the Skull Knight died too fast. But actually, it might work out. Let's see. No, it will not work out. It should be easy. I mean, the way that I'm doing it, it should... Let me go ahead and start from over here. And I can also put Cupid out here just so he can get some procs off. Why not? Alright. The problem on the other one was that the Skull Knight died way too quickly. You would think that wouldn't be like an actual big problem, but it definitely was. Okay, there we go. Now it died under Calamity, and now it should just be a slam dunk. Dread Drake is left, but that's not a problem. I have everybody still here. Ouch. But, again, Dread Drake is not really gonna solo my team with Skull Knight and Golem. It's not a problem. I think the Dread Drake hit that hard because of the Skull Knight totem that I was telling you guys. But once my Ares procced, and remember there's also Trentar in here, so even though my heroes died, they came back up, so that Dread Drake was never really a big issue. Alright, so 202, who died? Alright, so let's go ahead and revive them. Okay, who's the other 202? Right here. Who do we got? T-Doggy. Okay. And again, it looks like one of those bases where you can pull out the Skull Knight, but I am not going to do that. I am just going to do this. There we go. Just go ahead and try the sniping method, the easy and safe method. That Warlock should proc right about now. Valentina died, but it has revive. Very good to use revive crest for defense. Definitely recommend it. Oh, so close. Only the Skull Knight is left with... Oh, there's an Ares also. The Ares got missed. Are you serious? Oh, right here, Warlock. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Now, 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 now. Perfect. Perfect. Good stuff. And this is why the sniping method is so... Well, I wouldn't say easy, but it's the safest. Just because if things go sour, I can just back out, no problem. Ooh, Arctica. Arctica Totem can definitely mess up your day, but that was way too late on that one. And what do we have? We have the arena up there and a... we have an army camp down here, so we should clean it up here. And there we go. We didn't lose a hero. Nice. And then now we have slim pickings. We don't have another target over 200,000, so that kind of sucks. It might come from White Knights. 198.5, 198.8. I don't know if there's actually a difference in points. This base absolutely looks easy. 518 compared to, let's see if there's actually a difference. 518, nope. But the other base definitely looks a lot easier. So let's do it. This is a throwback to like the diamond base. That's a really old base that I haven't seen in a while. But it's just too spread out. There we go. Then I can put Cupid up there, and we should get enough procs to where things just start dying. I think the Skull Knight already died. I think this is gonna be a slam dunk first try. There's not much impeding my way here. I need that Cupid proc though. Need the Cupid proc ASAP right now. Right now, right now! Ouch! That Warlock proc though, but essentially there's nobody left. So I am not too worried. My Ares will come back once the Trentar procs again. And that Dread Drake is going to get defeated right now. 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 There it is. There it is. Then there comes my my Ares back. He's just like, don't forget me, guys. I am here also. But yeah, this base was really easy. If you guys are making a new base, or you guys have a base already, have your guildmates rate the base for you. And you know, let you know what kind of weaknesses you have and whatnot, because you guys can improve yourself as a guild in that way. You know, covering your weaknesses. And if you run into a base that's really hard, find out why it's hard, and if you can replicate it, then go for it. But there we go. So we as as a guild, but me personally, I got all of the top 5 mites in a pretty fast time, about 10 minutes or so, and I only got 26-22. This is one of the issues with Guild Wars, because for instance, I got all of the top mites, and I got 2,200,000 mite myself, and I can only get 2,600 total points. Whereas, for instance, this person right here, Iridian, has 4,000 less mite than me, but they're able to score more than 100 points over me. So I don't know, it just seems kind of unbalanced in a way. But at the end of the day, you know, what can you do? You still gotta rate smartly, you still gotta get 15 flames. If you can't get the top bases, move on down, man. The difference between a top 5 base and a base in the 10s or the 15s is only a few points. It's not worth you losing 1 or 2 flames over it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and learned some things that you can apply yourself in Guild Wars. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until later, bye!